Hello guys, we're back to a video. So today is a bit of a different video. Today is a video on, well, my first, I guess you could say, second conversion of 2025. So obviously I did a couple in 2024 that I will hopefully do a video on soon. So yeah, so here we have a Nugent single bay lifter. The stickers do overlap a bit, especially on this side, as you can see, but from the top you can barely notice it. So there is this guy who sells bale lifters and stuff, 3D printed, and it's sort of like a lightish red, whereas this is kind of like a cherry red, I guess. Which is more like the actual bale lifter in real life. Now it has these pins that go through these holes here, so you can take the bale bit off. All you have to do is just sort of squeeze it, and then you can see the pin there. And then obviously it tips like a normal bale lifter would. So I thought of doing this as a conversion, well, basically when it arrived. I was originally just going to keep it as it was, but then looking at the pictures of the real life one, it wasn't the right colour, because I thought all I had to do was put stickers on it and it'd be fine. But obviously I was mistaken, so comes with the linkage, which I got another bale lifter, which was the Fleming, which doesn't come with the linkage, so I had to buy that separately. Literally all I did with this one was super glue it, but with the Fleming I just PVA glued it and it stayed on. So this is one of the models I actually wanted to get for 2025, as I tend to write down most of the models I want to get so I can keep a track, so I'm not just buying random stuff for the sake of it. So this somewhat looks like the real one, so I had to get paint it. Luckily I had the paint and I was able to paint it. Now it's not much of a conversion because it was technically already red and already, all I had to do was paint it the proper colour, put the linkage on it and put stickers on it, but I kind of class that as a small conversion. Now if you give me a sec I'll get the Fleming. So here we've got the Fleming. Now I've had that for a while. I think I had it about October, September time. Now as you can see, same linkage and everything. Now obviously if the linkage wasn't on there, it would go on the front of the tractor, but obviously I'm not going to put it on the front of the tractor. So that's why I glued it. Because it does tend to slot in, but then sometimes it doesn't stay, so it would fall off. But that's why I glued it on. Now obviously this one looks more realistic, because the Britain's one sort of has like a square sort of piece of metal that sort of goes along here and down, which obviously doesn't look like the real one. So with this one I had to paint it the right colour because it was a lightish blue, and the blue I had wasn't the correct colour. As you can see, it turned out quite good. Obviously the Fleming stickers, they're not really stickers, just kind of print them out, PVA glued them on, but still in the same place as the other ones. And as you can see, they do flick around, and obviously in real life you have the choice of if you want to drop one bale but you don't want to drop the other, you have the choice of that. Whereas with the Britain's one, if you want to drop a bale you have to drop both, so it's not really realistic. And obviously this one is basically the same as this. Now these two, they're very good. I'd say they're quite strong, but obviously they haven't snapped yet, but I don't plan on snapping them. But I do recommend them. Literally, if you search up probably like Britain's Farm Bale Lifter. It'll be a light blue one, a red one, or whatever. But there is a couple others which I was gonna get, but it didn't look very realistic. So I was very close to getting one, which was actually like this kind of colour, but it didn't have the stickers on it or anything, and it wasn't the sort of correct shaping of a Fleming. It was just, this one looked more realistic, or more like the real one, so that's why I got it really. I almost went for another one, but if you can, literally this colour, just imagine they didn't have the stickers. That one's a light blue and that one's a lighter red, but they're literally, I think they're double Bale Lifter. I can't remember how much. I think something like a tenner, I think, which you would think is quite expensive, but then again, you can't really get them off the shelf unless you get them from Britain's. And obviously if someone converts one, they'll probably charge a bit more, whereas this one's 3D printed, so it's quite expensive, 3D printer as it is. And obviously you can't get single Bale Lifters off the shelf, and this one looks more like the real thing. So can't remember how much that one was, but no, overall they are good, very good quality, and obviously you will be seeing these soon in the Modern Farm videos. So hopefully there'll be a couple more conversions. There won't be a lot, as you know, there's not much stuff that I'd like to convert. I have two in mind, which would involve buying 2 models to convert them. Maybe 2 separate times this year at some point. But you know, these two aren't really that big of a conversion. All I did was paint them and put the stickers on them. If you're wondering where I got the stickers from, literally just put them into Google Docs, got them to the right size, kept them printing them out until they were the right size. Roughly I did it, and I think this one took 3 years, because I had the stickers on originally when it was light blue, but I took them off to obviously paint it, and I had to get some new ones, because the stickers were sort of faded a bit, so I thought to make it look brand new, the stickers also have to look brand new. And obviously the Nugent ones, I kind of just went off the size of them, but if you look here where the Fleming sticker is on Nugent, it's the same width, so you just need to get both stickers the same width and it's fine. And then print them out and PVA glue them or super glue them on. PVA glue works best because it doesn't show, whereas super glue tends to leave quite a white mark, but that's just my opinion. So yeah, so just for you guys to get a like, comment and subscribe, and bye.